Okay, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, welcome to another episode of Children of Primus Freestyle Frenzy, Frenzy Freestyle Sundays. And we're just having some technical difficulty at the moment. Spin is just trying to fix up his computer, and we're just waiting for our other guest host to jump on as well too. It's I know here in Canada it's a long weekend, so I know a lot of us have barbecues. That's why I'm called Full of Cron because we just had a barbecue. I just came from a barbecue. It just had a lot to eat, and I'm quite full and kind of dozy as well too. You know when you eat a lot of barbecue, man, like you get full and you want to, you're like all sleepy and everything. So I got my trusty coffee here. So we're gonna be talking about things that it is totally, how do I say, whatever you guys want. We got, hold on here. We got our first comment. Calvin, what's up, everyone? What's up, Calvin? Jump on, hurry up. We also have another comment from Calvin as well too from YouTube. Say some Soundwave is spying on everyone. Yes, he is. He's definitely spying on everyone. He's not just only spying, but he's causing havoc. That should be his nickname, Soundwave Havoc. I got my son here. Want to say hi?
Sure.
Come say hi. Come into the frame. There you go.
Hello.
Hello. We're just gonna take off spin. There you go. We'll full view. Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
And what are you wearing? What kind of hat that is?
It's a Nordiques one.
Yeah.
The team that should come back to the NHL and never will. I mean, will.
You shouldn't say never will, but we're not trying to transform this into a hockey show. But it's just interesting that he's wearing a Quebec Nordiques hat.
That's pretty cool.
It is a pretty cool hat, and I know Sunwave caused some havoc there as well too. That's why they left Quebec and they went to the Colorado area there. You want to talk about Transformers?
I don't know much about it. I mean, no.
Are you trying to embarrass your father right now, saying that you don't know much about Transformers?
You know a lot. It's just me. I don't know the lore, like the backstory.
The lore, the backstory, the canon. So okay, so you know what? Here we go. Here's what the show's gonna start off with. Kids say the darndest things. Come here. Transformer edition. There, come and have a seat. All right. Get in here.
Hello.
All right. So kids say the darndest things about Transformer. Children of Primus Frenzy Freestyle Sunday. That's what we're going to talk about. Okay, so you're going to have to talk a little bit more into the mic.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want to know about Transformers? Or what do you know about Transformers? What do you like about Transformers or don't like, or what you've seen? Tell the world. But you got to get into the...
what's it called?
Get into the frame. There you go.
All right. The thing I like about Transformers is that, like, the transformations of the Transformers are pretty cool sometimes. But the thing that I don't like is that, like, in the newer Transformers...
Sit up.
In the newer Transformers, Soundwave Wiki's gone, so now it sucks. I mean, it's not the greatest anymore, so...
Hold on, stop.
Soundwave Wiki isn't in there.
Sam Wiki?
Is that his name? The funny guy? I know more Star Wars.
I feel like Transformer Children Aid is going to be knocking on my door any minute now to take away my kid. Because he doesn't understand about Transformers. Because he's saying Sam Wiki is not in anymore. So are you okay? So what are you referring to? What Transformer lore or canon or universe are you talking about?
What did you say?
Oh my god!
Dad, I don't get it.
I'm crying here. You know, you're bringing a tear to your son's eye. I mean, to your dad's eyes here.
Yeah, from laughter.
Oh my god! All right. Okay, so where do you know Sam Wiki?
From the first Transformers and from from the first 3 Transformers?
Yes, Professor D on YouTube says kids say the darndest things about a Transformer. You got it. Okay, let's rewind. And by the way, that is the Transformer character's name. Okay. What you just said. You're upset because Sam Witwicky's not in it anymore. Okay, what do you mean by Sam Witwicky's not in it anymore?
Well, like, it's not the bond, like with Bumblebee and stuff like that. So Bumblebee isn't like the same character without him.
Okay, so are you trying to say that the Transformer movie universe? You just finished saying like they're the lore canon and all that kind of stuff that you need to, know about that you don't know about, but you're talking about the movie universe right now.
Well, I know a little bit of that.
Okay.
Can I say this in a different way?
You want to restart again?
No, I could just say this in a different way.
Okay.
So
you want to restart again?
The first 3 Transformers are basically like.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Let's be specific.
Mm-hmm.
Which Transformers are you talking about?
The first one. The second. Isn't it like Revenge of the Fallen or something?
Okay,
like that?
so you're talking about the movie universe Transformers.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yes, Michael.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right, let's start again. Okay, so the movie universe Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. Now say what you got to say.
The old one was better than the new one. Like the new movies, in my opinion. I just don't like the newer ones. I like the action at the end of the movie sometimes. It just seems different. Like, just weird. Like how they did, like, whatever, what's his name again? Megatron with those weird tech things, whatever those are called. I don't like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? That thing where, like, the metal thing, and then they transform, like, in, like that kind of thing. What are they called? Don't make fun of me, man.
I'm not making fun of you. It's just my blood pressure's going high. That's all. But we gotta laugh, right?
And when you hit it, it didn't do much damage or something like that. I didn't like that. It wasn't normal.
So you didn't like Megatron with some thing on him?
No, like the thing.
Which movie you're talking? Which one? Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4? Which one?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You think I know the numbers of the Transformers? I just watched the one that I liked the most.
Which one do you like the most then?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Say that then.
Okay, I like that one.
Okay, what did you like about that movie?
The action.
The action in it?
Yeah.
You're saying there was a lot of good action in it?
Mm-hmm.
It's better than the first one when it comes to action? Or the second one, the third one?
I have to watch them again, but right, I haven't watched Transformers. That me and you watched Transformers like Revenge of the Fallen like a long time ago.
Hold on, we got another comment here from Professor D. As bad as the Bay films are, Shia was funny. He was.
Oh, you talking about that guy with the
Shia LaBeouf? You know, Shia LaBeouf is the guy that you just said, Sam Witwicky.
Yeah.
You know, the guy that always said, "Be."
Yeah.
Optimus.
Yeah. I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Mm-hmm. The mechanic guy, the inventor person.
No, that's Mark Wahlberg. That's the other guy.
Oh.
That was Age of Extinction.
That's the one that I didn't like.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like that one.
That's the one that I didn't like.
Hold on, we got D here. Said Professor D again on YouTube. So apparently, number 1 is not number 1 according to your son. This is true. I know in a couple of shows we did talk about some of the films, how we ranked it. So let me ask you. Okay, so let's ask the kids. That says darnest things here. If you had to rank the movies that you saw, right? We saw 1, we saw 2,
yeah,
we saw 3, we saw 4, and we saw 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you rank
'Cause
Oh wait, and there's Bumblebee. Okay, so
I didn't like. Okay, I know it's gonna sound weird. I just didn't like that movie.
you don't like Bumblebee? Why?
Well, to be honest, like I
Yeah,
like.
no, I want you lying.
Okay.
I want you to be honest. Tell me.
Alright. Like I liked how Bumblebee was just some like that. There, I know there was action in it, but like it wasn't the kind that I like. Where like, for example, like the third one, like the whole world is in state, like it's gonna just get destroyed.
So you like the third one?
Oh yeah, because the world's
So
about to get destroyed and something like that, and like you know.
so
But in Bumblebee, there's just two Decepticons, and then there's John Cena.
it's from John Cena.
Yeah, it was cool, but still, John Cena.
Well, you can't see him.
I can see. He was the guy in the cop suit, wasn't he?
Oh, Mr. Spin.
Yo,
Do you hear what I'm? Do you hear all this?
I'm hearing some of it.
Didn't he just said the darnest things?
Man, I don't know what the Star Wars universe.
Star Wars. Okay, go, leave,
Star Wars.
leave, go,
Star Wars.
go clean your room, go.
Exit.
Star Wars. Star Wars.
Did you put the bike in the garage? Yeah. Be right back. I'm gonna have to make an official statement here. I apologize to all of our Transformers fans that were watching and had to hear all that from a child's point of view. But we have to remember it is a child, so it is his first time offense. So he's a young offender, right? So let's not punish him too hard. And please not have children's service Transformer Cybertronian children's services come knocking on my door, please, if you don't mind. Yeah, kids, that was our segment of kids saying the darnest things, Transformer edition.
Yes.
Right. And he was being honest. Okay, Professor D on YouTube. Spin DJ Sense is tickling. You can tell because his electronic ears are flashing.
Yes.
I know you get the different kind of headphones today. What's going on?
I'm actually going in through the phone, but running the comments on the computer. My main computer is not connecting. And I think I have to replace the cord.
Oh no. Soundwave is just affecting everybody today, man.
Oh yeah.
Soundwave, shockwave, any wave.
Any wave.
Maybe even tidal wave.
Wasn't there a character tidal wave?
Yeah. That's why I mentioned him.
But I don't remember who he is though.
He was he a trooper changer?
You're not thinking Broadside.
No, Broadside's a trooper changer. I know that. But tidal wave, he was, I think, was he Transformer Armada? I can't even remember now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know many of those characters.
I can't remember if he was in an Armada or he's in More Than Meets the Eyes, but he's in one of those, and that's where Anthony will come in handy, right?
Yes.
I know all these characters. Sometimes I just forget which universe they're from, right? And that's what happens when you get old and you start getting closer and closer to the Matrix. Where they say, stay away from the light. Well, we're getting closer to the light of the Matrix, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I'm older than you.
Doesn't matter. We're halfway there, man. We're living on a prayer, so
you're saying the light is a little bit brighter for me than it is for you.
Sure.
Sure.
So I guess I was just letting everybody know it's a long weekend here in Canada. So I hope everybody's been enjoying their weekend safely as well too. So nobody is drinking and driving or drinking and boating. You can drink, but don't be drinking and driving or boating, right? Mm-hmm. Have fun at the beach. Have fun at the cottage, because I will be going to the beach tomorrow, so I cannot stay too long on the show because we're gonna either have to wrap it up, or I mean a little early, or I'm gonna have to take off a little early because I'm gonna be heading to the beach.
Yeah.
You know where
I'd
I'm
say,
heading
10,
to?
10 p.m. for me is a good time. I still have a whole bunch of stuff I have to do as well.
Yeah. Oh, guess where I'm going? I haven't been there like since forever. Are you ready?
Hold on one moment.
Oh, I'm being on hold. Are you back? Did you put the bike in the garage?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Spin has left the building. Come back. Here, let's talk about more Transformers. Pull up a chair.
Oh god.
What do you mean, oh my goodness?
Oh,
This is a Transformer show. We gotta talk about Transformers.
oh god. Oh, it's gonna be embarrassing. I'm not good.
Well, you're gonna have to learn.
How am I gonna learn?
Hmm?
How am I gonna learn?
Well, you're gonna have to talk about this, right? And this is how we learn about Transformers, right? It's like Pokemon. I don't know nothing about Pokemon until you start telling me about it.
I don't.
Still don't know nothing about it. All right, so let's go back to it.
I
So
don't
you're
even
saying Revenge of the sorry, Dark Side of the Moon. Come into the frame.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he's putting up something else. So anything and everything. Yeah, we're definitely talking about everything and anything today. All right, so you're saying Revenge of the Fall. Sorry, Revenge of the Fall. I keep on going there. So you're saying Dark Side of the Moon
Yeah.
was the best one. So you
Yeah.
ranked that number one, right?
Mhm.
Okay. What do you rank number two?
The first Transformers.
The first Transformer?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you rank number three then?
The Revenge of the Fallen. I think it was.
Yeah, it's called Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then those are only there was, or were there three of the ones like,
With Sam Witwicky?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then all the other ones are in F tier, whatever they're called.
The other
Like-
one was Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, all the other ones are like in B, or like so the first one is like the
And then Bumblebee. We have to. I know Bumblebee is a difference. Well, it is kind of based. Okay. We call it a soft reboot. Okay.
It's not like to remind you like.
No, what it means it's they're kind of rebooting the story a little bit, but there's still hints. They're still relevant, right?
Mhm.
So you only like the Sam Wiki, so you don't like the Bumblebee at all.
No, the Bumblebee's better than all the other Transformers.
So okay, so would you put that number two then?
No, I'll put Bumblebee number 4, and then the last, like the newer Transformer, is 5, and then it goes down. So like the second one, like whatever it was, because I forgot what it was. So it kind of goes like the Bumblebee is like in the middle between like the Samuel Wiki or whatever one call it, and then the other one with the other guy, and Bumblebee kind of splits them.
Okay, here, come in the middle.
But the last one for like with the new guy goes in the top and then it goes down.
Okay, so we got Professor D saying, guess where Mr. O is going to go? Well, he's asking, what do you think my ratings are for the movies?
Oh, the first Transformers like your favorite one?
Okay, so for me, it'd be
The retro one.
no. We didn't mention the 1986 movie one.
Okay, so
That's you know what? Do you remember when we went to go watch it? The 86 movie was Spin and Professor D. You know how we went to that place on what was it, College? Oh, look, Spin's back. It was on College. It was called the Royale.
I remember that.
And we watched the band after that was playing the music and everything. We still have that poster too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
That was one of the better Transformer movies.
So you're saying the cartoon movie, the 1986 Transformer movie, is number one?
Well, for you, I know.
I'm asking you.
No, not for me.
Okay. So you'll put Dark Side of the Moon first.
Mhm.
Then you'll put Transformer the movie first.
Mhm.
Then you put Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah.
What about the cartoon one, the 1986 movie? Where would you rank that? Where would you put that?
Above Revenge of the Fallen.
So it's Dark Side of the Moon,
Yeah.
Transformer,
Yeah.
86.
Mhm.
then Revenge of the Fallen.
Mhm.
What about Bumblebee?
Bumblebee is like, so it's behind that one.
Behind Revenge of the Fallen?
Yeah.
Okay. Come closer.
And then the newest Transformers, I forgot what it was called.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna put. Okay, spins. Back off. Spins going on and off. Okay, and then what else?
So, and then after that it goes in reverse. So the newest one to the other oldest one,
Okay.
and to that one.
Okay. So out of all the characters there that you saw, so we saw all of them, right? Which there you go. Which character did you like the most?
And all of them?
Yeah.
The guy in Revenge of the Dark Side of the Moon. What was the guy's name?
What guy? What Transformer you're talking about?
Oh, you're talking about Transformer.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about Transformer. You
Okay,
already
okay.
mentioned you like Sam Wiki.
So, I think.
Wiki.
So my favorite Transformer,
Hmm.
like out of all of them, is probably maybe Jetfire. He's pretty cool. Like in the original series, he was strong.
So he was in Revenge of the Fallen.
He was in Revenge of the Fallen too, isn't he?
He was only in one of them.
Yeah, that one was. He was pretty cool in that one.
We're not talking about the cartoon show. We're talking about.
Oh, the real one. Okay, so
Yeah.
then Bumblebee. It's obvious.
You see what a lot of money
Okay, you know what? Fine.
See, hold on.
Soundwave. The Soundwave's pet worm. That's my favorite one.
Oh, the Driller.
Yeah.
So you like the Driller?
Yeah.
You don't like Soundwave? No, Shockwave.
Oh, sorry, Shockwave. He was cool too, but he died like pretty easily.
You know what? I have to complain about that too. You're right. He was such a cool looking character. Really cool looking character. And especially when he came out, when he popped out there in Chernobyl. And when he
Wait,
came
in Russia? Like
No, that was Chernobyl. That's Ukraine.
Oh, so Ukraine, yeah.
Right. And then when he popped up there with the Driller, you know how the Driller brought him up?
Mhm.
And he looks so cool. And he's like Optimus, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
And then after that,
He
we
was
see
back?
yeah, I know. Then we seem like near the end of the show where everybody's just, fighting each other.
Mhm.
And like how you said, he got beat up pretty easy.
Yeah, Optimus Prime didn't he just like stab him in the chest or something like that?
Oh, he punched him out, man.
He punched him out.
Yeah, remember?
That's kind of cheap for him. He's very strong.
No, I know. I didn't appreciate that.
Isn't he like very like one of the most like known Transformers?
Yeah.
So then why? It's like
That's a question that Mr. Bay's gonna have to answer. Why? Why? That's right, Mr. Bay. Why? Ask him.
Why?
Yeah, why? See?
Why?
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 Nope, you didn't answer yet, so we're gonna have to wait. Spin, you're back.
I'm back.
Did you finish off Soundwave or Shockwave like Prime did in what's called Dark Side of the Moon?
No, Shockwave and Soundwave are working together, so I'm counteracting with their plans.
I see. All right. You have anything else to say?
No,
Okay.
because I don't know much about Transformers. So
All right, go get ready for bed. Say
What time
bye.
is it? Bye. Bye.
Okay. Thanks for jumping on with me. I appreciate it. I'll send the check in the mail.
Now you gotta pay me.
Sure. double what I'm getting. So what's going on with everybody?
Well, Anthony is at a wedding.
Right.
Dia's in the comments, and Bill, I'm guessing, will be jumping on at some point because he has a few things he wanted to reveal.
Okay.
And Calvin's hiding in the comments, I've noticed.
Yeah. Soundwave's after him as well.
Yeah.
So I got some beef to grind here. I don't know if it's murder prime time.
All
right.
Here we go.
We'll kill them all, like he said in Dark Side of the Moon. So I was we're at the mall yesterday. It was yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're at the mall yesterday, and again, we're looking at the prices of Transformers. out at Toys R Us,
Mhm.
and they had like this. Damn, did I take a picture of it? Let me see if I took a picture of it.
It was like a Dollarama toy.
No, it wasn't Dollarama toy.
Well, it looked like it was very cheap quality. It was like $32, something like that.
Oh yeah, no, that was today.
Yeah, that one was just bad.
Yeah, that was today.
That just sucked.
So check this out. This Transformer. Okay, so Transformer Buzzworthy Bumblebee, original Bumblebee. Okay,
Okay.
it's about this, maybe about this big. Okay,
Okay.
guess how much it costs.
Is that $36.99?
Hold on, let me see if I get a little
Read
further.
the-
Yeah, $36.99. I think the packaging costs more than the actual toy.
There's way more packaging than the actual toy. That's
Yeah.
even worse than a bag of chips. Like
Way
the
worse.
toy is 1/3 of the packaging.
Like I don't get it anymore because it's like the prices are getting ridiculous. They still had the Ghostbusters Transformers in Toys R Us. Ironically enough, they actually
Okay.
lowered the price because remember it was like 109 when I showed it. So they brought it down to I think what was it?
No, it was 68.
68, yes.
68.
So from 109 down to $68.
So 78. So $70.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a savings. Then we're at another toy location, and I was, you know what, man? I was like conflicted. I wanted to buy it, and it was a Netflix
Mhm.
series, Tetra Chat, sparkless, like a sparkless Tetra Chat, right? And
Okay.
and it looked really nice, man. I was like, damn, I'm gonna buy this, right? But for $59.99, again,
59.
yeah, $59.99, and again, it was like a bag of chips. You know what? I think we're gonna coin that. We're gonna coin that. It was a bag of chips. Like the packaging was bigger than the
I
actual
think that's already
Transformer.
been coined.
Has it? Well, too
A
bad.
bag
You
of
heard it.
chips?
Yeah, a bag of. You know what I mean by a bag of chips, right? It's like the figure is actually like there's more packaging than the figure, right? So it was a bag of chips. So
Mhm.
we're gonna coin that. All right. Here you heard it first. And Transformers, Children of the Primus. Okay, a bag of chip. The definition means when the packaging is much greater than the actual figure. So when you buy a bag of chips, you only get like that much of a bag like this. Okay. So now D's saying thanks, Ben. Now I want to. Now he wants chips. Well, go buy yourself a bag of chips. And so there was
No,
another one.
buy yourself a transformer.
Yeah. So there was another bag of chips right next to it, and it was Optimus Primal. Sorry, for $59.99, and it
Mhm.
looked really good. And I'm saying to myself, like, do I buy this or do I or do I wait? Like, what do I do?
Mhm.
And I end up passing because I don't know if I could really justify spending $60, like $59.99, right? So $60 plus tax, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know if I to justify spending like $130 on both items for 2 bags of chips.
Yeah, and I mean, size comparison wise, like they really don't look worth $100. I mean, like each one looks like they should be like at least like $15 at most.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, we're like earlier today, we were at Walmart, and because I had to go buy like a bicycle pump, right? And
Mhm.
I saw a cheat over there. I think it's the legacy one. It was like
Okay.
36. It was like 35 or 36.99, and the thing is tiny, man. Was it the Cheetor one? Was it 36? The one that looked like a cat.
It was that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
that.
was 36.
No, sorry. And then they had a Scourge Studio Series, which
Oh.
the figure was much bigger, right? And it was
That
the
was
same
decent.
price. So you actually bought more plastic for the Scourge for the same amount when you're buying the Cheetor, which
Right.
is like less plastic. Like I'm gonna have to start bringing a what's called like a digital weight with me now. And every time I buy a
that
figure,
would actually
I'm
be
just
a cool segment.
I'm just gonna like weigh the figure. Like, is it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Professor D is trying to take us off topic here. What are the best and worst actual flavors of chips? You can go first, Scott.
Well, I mean, tonight's stream is somewhat off topic because there's
Anything goes, right?
now that we're missing our dictionary thesaurus and Anthony of knowledge, where we're just going to be random this evening. So
Pretty
to
much.
answer these questions, the best and worst actual flavor chips. Yeah, back in the days, sour cream and onion were cool. Sometimes barbecue. I think the worst ones is ketchup, or a lot of the experimental chips they've come out with like over the last years. Like, every year, like they come out with like 2 special flavors and to see if the crowd likes it, and like some of them are just like, it just shouldn't have happened.
Dude, did you say you don't like ketchup?
I mean,
Yeah, it's
ketchup is like mid tier. It's not like it. You like it, but like if you eat it too much, that's what happened to barbecue. Am I wrong to say that's about barbecue?
Did you hear what my son said?
Look, I don't like barbecue anymore. I had it too much. Now it's like my least favorite one. Now I just like the plain.
I agree with him because that's exactly it with ketchup chips. Like they're okay if you have a few, but after it's just either the taste is too intense or it's just it's just something about it. Like I can't have a whole bunch of it.
So for me, my favorite was like sour cream, hands down. Oh no, sorry, Professor
Sorry,
D.
so you had the cups.
No, I was saying sorry, Professor D. Sour cream, yes, is my favorite. Like if I had to pick, I'll grab the sour cream. But then it's a toss up with barbecue and ketchup for me. Vinegar, hell no. Talk about being really intense. Vinegar for me was really intense. Like sometimes it will like literally sting my tongue.
That's the fun part about it.
You know what I mean?
Well,
What do you mean that's the fun part about it?
That's why they're my favorite. Well, they're not really like that when I have them. Are you talking about the Lay's ones or the Pringles ones?
It doesn't matter. Vinegar.
No, the Lay's ones, yes, but the Pringles ones, no. It's different.
Whose son are you?
Yours? The Lay's ones.
You hear this guy?
The Lay's ones are different than the Pringles ones. The Pringles ones don't have as much vinegar, so it's better.
Okay, so check this out. So D here says on YouTube, the worst chip of all worst will be mixing barbecue and ketchup together.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. And then Professor D again on YouTube goes, salt and vinegar is the best, but you pay for it. You pay for it twice. The first time when you're paying for it, you're only getting like a quarter of what you actually paid for. And then the second one, well, you can really see, you already know what number I'm talking about, number 2. So there you go.
Well, salt and vinegar chips are a science experiment if you really understand how the pH balances work.
This is a show about Transformers. I don't feel like talking science right now.
Perceptor would be all over salt and vinegar chips. He would break it down.
We got Professor D. He's saying, but dill pickles is objectively the best.
I never tried that.
It is objective. I
Really?
forgot about those chips as well.
Do you have any facts to prove it? Do you have the facts?
It's objective.
Do you
Those
have
that's the facts
the
right there.
facts? Or you can't handle the truth? Oh wait, that's another movie. Sorry. Sour creams and onions suck. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's true. Sour cream sucks.
You leave. Go,
No,
go,
no.
go clean your room.
I already did. Sour cream is not good. Sour cream isn't good.
So when next time I buy sour creams and onion chips, you're not eating any of it at all. Period. Because I'm gonna play back to the video after.
Deal. I'll get my original Lay's chips. Original.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that spin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Challenge.
Original.
Yeah.
Lay's chips.
So back to my Murder Prime segment there. Yeah. So the bag of chips there that I decided to buy. What would you do, Mike, if you were in my shoes? Or what have you done? Or what would you do, whatever cases?
Oh, Calvin on YouTube is laughing about this. But in your shoes regarding chips or regarding Transformers?
The Transformers that we call the two bag of chips.
I wouldn't buy them.
So you wouldn't buy them. Okay, so here's my question to you then. What's your limit? That's you know what? So that's gonna be my question to everybody here. Okay, so please, comment. It helps us out. Like, hit that notification button, do all that stuff, right? But I want to see comments. Like, would for example, I know Calvin would have bought that, but then again, I would ask Calvin because he's buying these things, like he's buying his figures at American price, and half of the time they're way cheaper than our pricing here in Canada. And then not just, and then on top of it, they also get discounts after a while. So if they've been there for about a month, they go on sale or clearance after, right? We don't get that here. So if Calvin came, so my question to you, Calvin, and everybody else. Oh, is that Calvin? Is Calvin jumping on any minute? So now I can ask him personally.
Let me get him in there.
Calvin, what's up, my man?
Calvin.
Look, you have that, Can you hear us?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so here's my question that I was about to ask you since you were typing away, but now you can verbally answer it. What's your limit? And if you were hearing the conversation, right, or what I was saying earlier, what's your limit? Like, if you saw a Transformer, like the Sparkless Tetratret that I saw, the Netflix series one, and it was for $59.99 for that's what the cost. Would you have bought that?
Nope.
How much? Okay, when that first figure came out in the States, how much was it? If you don't mind me asking.
$29.99.
$29.99.
$29.99.
So if you saw that at $39.99, would you buy it?
Nope.
Not even at $49.99?
Nope.
Not even at $59.99.
Wow.
Nope.
But at $29.99, that's your max.
Yep.
So Calvin, did I do the right thing and not buying those two bag of chips?
Yep.
Calvin approved.
I feel better now.
Because you know why? Because price gouging and tax hikes is a scam.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I had my Murder Prime moment this morning.
Oh, do tell.
Oh boy!
Oh, please tell. Please tell.
You know the Velocitron set, right, for Walmart exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of the figures. It was sitting on the cart. Walmart, the little boxes. So I asked the dude, "Can I get one?" Yes. Oh, he opened it up and got me one out of there. You know what this motherfucker did?
I would
Guess
like to
what he
know.
did?
What?
This idiot took the whole boxes to the back of the store.
Okay.
And I said, you know what? So I made a video of that today, and I explained what they're doing up here in Minnesota. So they don't want you to have the figure, just like Motormaster. I got him. I got him a couple of days ago, but I also went to Target to do an experiment. Did you know they don't want to sell us the figures? They only sell them to their friends.
There's some like heavy like black market shady stuff happening in your neighborhood there, man. Like, what's going on?
Oh, dude, trust me, I exposed a lot of them today.
We gotta like CSI this stuff here, man.
I got him from Big Bad Toy Store. I didn't know I pre-ordered them, but I had ordered them just in case. I had two of them sent to my apartment.
Right.
I gave one to a friend to trade in for other figures, and then I got her. That's the figure that right there. I got one off the cart, and they took it back. They put the rest of them in the back, so nobody can get them.
So you asked the dude over there that if you can give a box to you. He said yeah, and he didn't give it to you and decided to take everything in the back, or he gave you that one.
No, what happened? Because Walmart, what they'll do, they have the freight on a pallet.
Right.
So for me, I got good eyes. I said, "Ooh, let me back up and see what this is." So I said, "Dude, can you open that up and see? Let me see what that is." He said, "Yeah, sure." So I said, "I only need one. I just need one, not three. One." So he gave me one out. He gave me one out of the box. So he took the rest of the box and put it in the back stock. They didn't stock anything on the shelves.
How are they actually allowed to do that? Like,
Hey,
wouldn't the manager be like, "Hey, you're not allowed to just clear the shelves. Your job is actually to stock the shelves."
bro, it's bad up here. It's bad. It's getting worse. That's why I say I'm ready to get the hell out of Minnesota. Ready to get the hell out of here. It's getting worse. Like I said, I just wanted to punch a couple people this morning. But I said, no, let me restrain myself and keep collecting figures.
So we got Professor D here again on YouTube. I honestly am not sure I would collect if I still lived in Canada. Certainly not mainline. All those prices there, just no bang for your buck, which is absolutely correct. Because think about it, if I had to buy those two figures, right, and those two figures were $59.99, right? Here, let's do the math here, right?
Evening, gentlemen.
Hey, Bill.
Hey.
So $59.99
Hey.
times 2 comes up to $119.98, right? Then we got to add our tax. So 1.13.
Yep, times 1.13.
Yep. So those two figures would have cost me $135.58.
Man.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool.
So now you got to say to yourself, price of living has gone up. Our food is going up, and you say to yourself, do I spend on two figures at 135, almost 136, or do I go buy like milk for my kids and some food?
Oh my goodness, dude, that is way too much. It's time to leave, man. Time to leave.
We're going to Texas, boys.
I might be going to Bill or somebody soon.
Full crew here with D in the comments. There's something that I mentioned before. I know Calvin's mentioned this multiple times, so I'm going to throw it to you guys and rethinking what we were discussing the last time. I'm going to throw a different angle on it. So Calvin, is it Prime versus Prime that has access to the stolen figures that they're doing the reviews on?
You say, is it good or bad?
Well, but it's Prime versus Prime, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think it.
so
I don't think it's bad. I think that what these people are doing, they're getting figures from these factories and they're leaking. Like, I don't know what the situation was, but to me, if they're doing that, to me it is a problem, and at the same time, it could be good or bad.
well, because I know we briefly discussed it last week, and I know for a few of us, we're like, well, if someone in the warehouse is stealing the figures for this YouTuber to get their reviews ahead of time, it's just a part of the business. The spin that I want to put on this is, if someone in the warehouse is stealing whatever, and it becomes a legal matter, the YouTuber now has stolen items. They're also subjected to being a part of that legal process. Like, you can't have stolen items and then just be like, well, a friend gave them to me. They're still stolen items. So you having them, you're just as liable for the situation as the person who actually stole them.
Right. I would say that's actually true, because you're accomplice to a crime that's committed.
If you knew that they were stolen when you acquired them, you are actually in more trouble than the guy who stole them.
Yep.
Ooh.
You're absolutely right. But you know how it goes. People get away with a lot of things, and some people just, I don't know, man. It's weird. But I think Hasbro, it's a problem too. I'm gonna tell you the reason behind it, because I'm gonna do a third video talking about how the way Hasbro be lying to people, and you pushing all this stuff back to next year or to 6 months to a year, but you also releasing figures that should already been out. So what are we doing?
You know what? I think it's because of we're seeing these, especially here in Canada, we're seeing all these prices skyrocketing. And what's happening right now is that, there's such a high demand for these products, regardless of what it is. But obviously, we're talking about Transformers. If you're able to acquire these figures at a very discounted price, and then you're able to sell it, at a decent profit, people are going to do it, because unfortunately, this is what happens when there's a recession coming. Well, here in Canada, we're in a recession, right?
Right.
And people are gonna do their hustle, no matter what, because like I said earlier, am I gonna spend $135 on 2 figures, or do I go buy food for my kids? And that's why D earlier mentioned in his comments before, if he was living in Canada, he probably would not be collecting any mainline figures, because the price is ridiculous. Again, Bill, I'll put the question to you: if you saw 2 figures, like, what's your max? Like, let me rephrase it again. What is your max that you will buy a figure, mainline figure, of whatever it is? Like, what is the most you will spend money on?
Usually $200 to $300.
Let's just say on a deluxe.
If it's a good masterpiece, like I've got the masterpiece Jetfire on pre-order right now, he's $238.
Okay,
that's usually. But like, my next box that's coming from Big Bad Toy Store has 3 sludges and 3 Motor Masters in it. So my account was hit for $393 this week.
Okay. But let's just say you're at the local Walmart and you saw one of those Legacies or Studio Series figures, regardless of what it is. Okay. What is the max you will spend on any of those figures?
$50-$60.
Interesting. So,
Mike, you have to remember,
if it's a leader,
for him is different for us.
No,
If
I
it's
get that.
if it's a leader class or commander class, then yeah, 50
Okay.
to 80.
I agree in that aspect. We actually pay a little bit more than that, and I know Spin what he was saying. I'm just talking a regular deluxe studio series. I'll give you the example. This is what happened to me. Okay, so I was at one of a toy shop at a mall this yesterday, and I saw a Sparkless Tetrajet Netflix series figure for $59.99. And then I also saw the Optimus Primal figure as well too, the Netflix series for $59.99 as well too.
I'm not laughing at you. I was laughing at Dee's comment.
Yeah, right. But like, would you spend, $59.99 on those two figures?
On the Sparkles and Prime, I mean, it's each.
Yeah, each.
No, they're definitely not worth that because here those were discount items, but we were picking those up at Ollie's and at what's that? It's not Marshall's. What's that other store that had the discounts?
TJ Maxx.
Yeah, but it's not TJ Maxx. It's the sister building to TJ Maxx.
You talking about Ross?
Ross is the one that here they had them there for like $12.99. We were getting the Alicons RC and I think it was Refractor at
Blue Creek.
at Ollie's for $8 a piece.
Yep.
Yeah, all the shelf warmers end up at our discount stores.
Right.
That's why I'm not quick to buy anything off the shelf.
Right. So our clearance or our discount items, they end up to these other toy stores and they sell it, more instead of at a discount price.
Oh damn.
Right. So, and that's really the question that was my Murder Prime moment because I really like those figures, right? And I was saying to myself, damn, like I really want them. I really want to buy them. Like I was very close to buying it. Then once I started doing the math in my head, I'm like, shit, I can't buy that because this week I got to rent ice, and I got to do some training with my son. Plus, I got to get him training with these other trainers as well too. And then I got to get my daughter doing some things, right? And I'm saying to myself, shit, I need that money to put it towards my kids. I can't buy those things for myself at the moment, right?
Now,
and if we had stores, and if
10 years ago when I was in your shoes,
yeah,
you see, my youngest turned 21 this week.
Oh, happy birthday!
My children are no longer in the house now. If I had that responsibility still, that would be a whole different ballgame. This room wouldn't be what it is. Yeah, I bought this house when my kids moved out.
Okay.
That was the whole point. We lived very humbly. We didn't want for much, but we didn't need much.
Nice.
The house was taken care of. They had good, clean clothes. They may not have been top of the line clothes, but they was good. They was clean. Okay. Anything that they needed for school. They didn't have a brand new car, but they had a decent car.
Oh, I totally agree with that mentality. Totally agree with it.
The children were taken care of. Now the kids were gone. They're out on their own. They have their own places. Now, my daughter has moved back in with me while she's finishing up her college. And that's fine. Daddy takes care of the bills. She's got her food. She's got house. She's got gas.
That's
and while she's finishing up her degree.
Fair enough. But, as adults, when I say adults, like we're allowed to have somewhat of a hobby, let's just say, right?
Correct.
So my hobby's always been, either I go play hockey, I go play hockey with my buddies, or I collect a little bit of Transformers here and there, right? But the prices are just getting so out of whack that when right,
this $33 for a red cog this week.
Right.
Yep.
And so I was saying to Mike, or as I was saying to Spin earlier, is like I think I'm gonna have to bring a weight measure, like weight, and I'm gonna have to weight these Transformers, because if there's not enough plastic to justify the price, I ain't buying it. So the heavier the Transformer, then I'll buy it. Then it'll justify the price. I don't know how else to explain it. Right? It's just it's bloody expensive over here.
Yeah, man. It happens like that sometimes. I know that red cog, boy. It is a heavy figure.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
But you know what?
I bought 3 of them because I bought my 2, and a buddy of mine told me to pick him up one, and it was $100 bill for those 3 figures. It was $100.04 or something like that.
For that little guy right there, $33.
Yep.
But that's okay. He is awesome.
And he's got and he's kind of like the Centurion drone. He's also a weapons pack.
Yep.
He comes with a lot of weapons and accessories in him, kind of like the Centurion drone did, so that you can do a couple of the scenes from the Netflix series. Like it's got Elita 1 sniper rifle in it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same figure, but just a different color.
Right, but it's got Elita 1 sniper rifle in it.
Oh. So
Yeah,
it means that there's they call it.
There's 5 extra guns. He's a accessory pack like the Centurion drone was.
Okay.
But there's 5 extra guns.
No, I was just about to say I'm going to do a shameless plug here. So in order to help solve this issue that we're talking about, there's a website called Children of Primus. There's a classify section there. So if you are looking, like me, if you're looking for a sparkless treasure jet or Netflix figure, please post that on our classify site, and you probably get a call from me. So use it; it's free. There's also news and reviews. Just wanted to shoot that out there for now. But we're figuring out ways. We're trying to do things legally, not the illegal ways of doing things, of like Walmart, employees.
There he is.
There, yeah, that's the one.
I have an extra one.
Are you gonna put that on our classified site so I can buy it?
Send me a private message with your address, and we'll work something out.
All right, I like that. You hear that, folks?
See, problem solved.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
All right. So today is basically since everybody's here. It's
We got
today.
a couple of reveals. I had some deliveries this week.
Ooh, okay. Let's
yes.
jump into it. Oh, wait a minute. Is that an Omnibot?
That's the G1 Omnibots.
Yeah, I have the red. I have the red one. Where'd you find the red one?
Guy came on Liberated and was he didn't know what they were. He had found them in a box. And he said, "What are these?" And of course, we all jumped on them. We're like, "Oh my God, those were the mail offs. Those were the mail orders. Those are the Omnibots."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I think they're all complete." And he's showing all these pictures and everything. I said, "If you decide you want to get rid of them, you hit me up." And he hit me up, and I got all 3 of them for $165 delivered.
Holy poo-poo.
And two
That's
of them
a wicked price, man.
2 of them have their tech specs, but they all have all their weapons.
Nice.
But I've only got downshift and camshafts tech specs.
Jeez. That's what's up right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had all 3 of these when I was a kid.
I only got to.
They did not survive.
It's funny you mentioned, because the red one, I keep on forgetting his name. The red one.
Overdrive.
That's downshift. Overdrive, that's it. So the windshield part is busted on mine, I think. But I loved playing with that vehicle. I think he was like the first tracks, if you know what I mean.
Right. I always use him because he reminded me of Magnum PIs.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
And do you know what I'm talking about, Spin, when I'm saying he's like the first tracks?
Yeah, because
For the flying vehicle.
Yeah, because he has the little wings on the bottom there too.
Yeah.
Pop out so he can fly.
So is he a triple changer?
And he's got that flip up gun up on the front.
Uh-oh. Here's another controversy. Is he a triple changer?
I think that the thing on that was that it's a modified alt mode. It's not an actual third mode. He doesn't turn into a jet. His car mode is just able to fly. That was the best answer that I've heard. Was he's not? They're not triple changers, him nor Trax, because they don't actually turn into a jet. It's just that their car mode is able to fly.
Yep.
That is one of the best answers.
Yeah.
And you heard that first on Children of Primus.
That's right.
I like it. Yeah, no, I've always like, so it was crazy because I remember as a kid when I was, buying, well, I wasn't buying, but whenever I got a Transformer, I always kept the box, and you had to cut the Autobot logo that was on the box there. And then I think when you collect 5 of them or something like that, then you had to mail it in, right, to get your free Omnibot, right? And I remember I did that.
Cabinet.
Sorry?
So I'm gonna have to get another damn cabinet. They're getting too many Transformers in this room.
Darn, what a horrible situation that you have right there.
We're fixing to rip open Red Cog here.
Nice.
Hold on, let me finish my story. So when I mailed that in, and I was like, every single day I was like going to the mailbox. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did it come today? Did I get it? And it finally showed up. And I remember ripping that box open just like Bill is doing right now. And I was like so happy. I was playing with that thing so much, and I ended up breaking the windshield because I was playing with it so much, because that was like the best day of my life right there. So that was my memory prime moment instead of a murder prime moment. Now we're off to Bill.
Here's the tissue paper full of weapons.
Nice.
So those are all extras in this that the regular cog the regular cog didn't have.
Interesting.
And once I figure out how to put them all together, I'll show you what they are. We got Red Cog fixing to be removed.
So we got Professor D saying weird that in MP scale there have been so many sneaker molds, but no Toucher Jet yet. That is true.
What is it?
So Professor D was basically saying it's weird that you have all these MP scales of seeker molds, but no Toucher Jets as of yet.
Oh, in MP class?
Yeah.
Because they're lazy, like always. Like I've been saying it for quite some time.
Well, they have the mold-ish, if you think about it. They just got to engineer a little bit more to it, right?
They're lazy.
So you heard it here first. Children of Primus, they're lazy.
They're lazy. They don't want to come with anything new. They always come with the same molds, the same crap. That's why I was saying that I have given up on certain Transformers, because it's the same remold and you give it a different name. That is being lazy.
Yeah, but sometimes you just look at it and you're like, I want
No,
it.
I
no.
mean, thinking about it, it's they've had the same mindset from '85. Because I mean, you look at the '84 line, you've got all these original characters. And in '85, half of them are just remolds and repaints of '84.
Yeah. Look at Hoist and Terror Breaker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And now you
I
got
mean,
Lift
the
Ticket,
mm-hmm.
which I picked him up today too. He was $22.
You know what? I'm gonna have to open up
Hey.
like an American account, and I'm just gonna like send you guys money, and just like buy this shit for me, please.
Like literally, like
Yeah.
it was $22.99 at my comic book store, and I was kind of happy to see that price because usually the comic book store would charge you 30 to $40 for that figure, but it was 22. It's a small figure, and I said, okay, cool. I can dig that. And like I just said, in that Velocitron, she was $33. So to me, I think I ran on luck today when I found that on that pallet.
Okay,
Because I
so
look at yeah, go ahead.
here's my question to you: the Legacy Cheetor, how much did you see it for in the States?
Dude, that is $15.99.
There,
They
I
got a
have a
3-pack right now. They got a 3-pack with Optimus Prime. I think it's Megatron and that Cheetor, which is like $40 or something.
So that Cheetor, I saw it today at Walmart when I went with my son there. Was $35.99.
So
I
you
have
paying
a theory.
so it's double the price.
I have a theory, and I think I'm going to throw this to Mike and Calvin, possibly Bill. So, Mike, what is the most recent or the last Transformer you bought from a store?
It was 3 of them. Hold on, I lied. I bought it online. Did that count?
No, it has to be from a physical store. So either Walmart or Toys R Us.
I don't know.
And still in the box.
Maybe this guy. I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay. No. Hold on to him. When did you get
in the
him?
box many years ago. Many
Okay.
years.
So now hold on to that box. Now, Calvin, what's the most recent Transformers you got from a store that's still in the box? So I want you to get that box.
I got multiple boxes. I bought multiple things today.
Hold on.
Anyone. Pick
minute.
one.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
I just
Wait. Wait a minute. I lied. The last one that I bought was probably Skywarp, and that was at Marshall's, and I got that actually at a really good price, $17.99, and that was the Generation one.
My goodness.
Okay, but are you picking on Kelvin and I because we collect things in a box?
That's okay.
Yes, but
Hey,
for
that's
a
okay.
specific
That's okay.
reason.
Okay.
It's for a specific reason, and okay, the one that you mentioned do you have access to that box? Or actually, we'll just hold on to the box that you just had a moment ago.
No, I
Right.
can go get it. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I have a theory in terms of where the pricing issue may come in. Part of the pricing issue, but I want to see what box Mike brings. So I mean, it could be any Transformer.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I was looking for Cosmos. That's who I really need in my collection.
Everybody's looking for him right now.
Hey,
Oh.
but you see what I got though, Bill? Did you hear my story?
I don't guess so. I guess I got here too late.
Okay, Walmart put this guy out. This figure right here, right?
I can't see it. Can
Well,
they give him?
let me zoom in on it.
Can you see
Okay,
it?
cool. Yep.
This figure, right? It was on a pallet, and I end up asking the guy, "Ooh, can I get that?" And he opened up the box so I can get one. You know what he did, Bill?
Hmm.
He put the stuff right back in back stock. He took the pallet and put it in the back. So I can only get this figure because I know they got more in the back. That's kind of strange, isn't it?
He's holding it for a buddy.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep. That is crazy. And I drove like 30 minutes away to go find this figure. I didn't know this came out, but it said US release. And Walmart exclusive, and everybody pre-ordered these figures. And they had wrote in one of the Transformers sections, I said, "Hey guys, why are you pre-ordering these figures when they're gonna come to Walmart? They already hitting shelves." And people just like buying these things, buying them so they can sell them and flip them and everything else. I said, "Well, that's your
Mhm.
decision. But don't get mad when this stuff show up at the stores. You pre-order, now you waiting 6 months afterwards."
Okay, I'm back. So, you want me to show the box?
Yes. So let me see your box. And
Ooh.
okay, now let's see the back of it. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in here.
The best ones. Those are the best ones.
Okay, now is there only English writing on the box?
No. We have French.
English and French.
We have Spanish. And we have the Italian. Oh, I got an Italian one here. Okay. So what's your theory now?
Okay, now hold on to. So I'm gonna put you on pause for a second. Now, Calvin, on your packaging, what languages do you have?
You want an answer to that one?
Mm-hmm.
Straight Spanish and English.
And
Yep.
I think that's exactly where some of our pricing issues come in. I mean, not just for the fact of importing stuff from the States into Canada, but in order to sell in Canada, we have different packaging, and that may also factor in with the price cost. I'm actually surprised there's Spanish and Italian on that package. It's usually just English and French, whereas
no.
like anything sold in America, it's usually just English, and I think possibly Spanish.
Let me tell you
Yep.
something.
Spanish and English.
Let me tell you something.
Ben.
It doesn't cost that much to print another language on there because
Can you see how many languages this red cog is in?
That's interesting.
Yep, Russian and also English and Spanish.
Давай.
Russian.
Okay, mine is in English, French, DE,
Yep.
German, okay,
Yep, German.
Espanol, PT, I don't know what PT is, IT, Italian, NL, Warstrung, whatever that is, SV, Varning, DA, Adversel, NO, Adversel again with an E, Finnish, I don't know, I thought that was Dutch is what they spoke up there, EL, which looks Russian to me, PL, No
Which is
idea.
Russian.
HU Hungarian. TR Urari. CS Upozoranini. SK Upozoranini. RO Advertisement. RU Banane. VG. That's what it says. RO or RU.
Wow.
And there's no vowels in that word. It's BHNMHNE. Okay, there's an E at the end. HRITSLUKET and LV. Those are all the languages that are on the back of this box. Every one of those.
That's insane.
Every one of those bigger white, the bold white. That's all the warnings.
Yep.
Let me guess.
That's-
Does one of them say "Do not eat it"?
Oh,
Yep.
it just says warning, small parts. Warning, small parts is what it's
For
saying.
kids. Kids warning.
You know. Did you not try the Transformer eat package whatever
Oh boy.
contest?
don't-
Like detergent pods.
Well, don't get
Yeah.
me started because now I got one that's written directly from Japan.
Ooh,
So
Takara.
look at that right there.
I got my Takara ones too.
Now, where
from
did you
Red
get that
Rose.
one from?
Amazon. I got that this week too.
Now, see, anything bought online, I could fully understand that because, in a sense, that could be international packaging or direct from the manufacturer. But once it's in the stores, they have to follow certain certain legalities. Which I
Oh,
mean, if
gotcha.
Professor D is still watching, I remember years ago he actually had a Jeep Cherokee that he bought, I believe, in the States and brought up to here or something like that. And the dashboard only had miles per hour, whereas like we're under kilometers. So for the factory building Jeep, they pretty much have to build a second version of the same vehicle and add miles and kilometers. Whereas in the States, they just add miles.
Yeah.
So here is Alita 1's sniper rifle.
I mean,
I thought that was a
Damn.
sword for a second.
that's crazy.
Wow.
And it is two pieces. You have to put it together. I had to look on the box to figure out which pieces were because there was a lot of them. Here is somebody else's in the show's machine gun.
Okay.
That is crazy.
Here is the container that they traded for the Energon.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it does split in half if I can get my fingernails in there so that he can wear it.
That's a pretty neat feature. I like that.
It does come in half so you could have two. And they snap back together to make one. And then there's somebody else's gun. Like I said, I have to look it up because it's in a different language as to whose guns they are. Just show me how to put them together.
Wow.
Is there a
That
way
is
to
cool.
is there a way to combine all those weapons as into one?
Well, that's what Red Cog is. Red Cog is a weaponizer.
Mhm.
And so when he does transform, he does connect to someone else as a big gun, and all of those guns do fit on him. I did see that in the directions.
That's crazy.
So almost like a modified version of Six Gun.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Wow. So you see this figure here. The original price for this figure was $19.99, and there was a store that used to, well, was open until the pandemic. It was called Toys, and they had it on sale for $16.99. As you can see right here, the price. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. If I had to buy that today at Walmart, this probably will cost $35.99.
Yeah.
Those were $10 here.
Wow.
We're moving
Yep.
to Texas. No, I'm
Man,
serious.
wow.
I'm moving to Texas, man. I'm telling you guys. As soon as I move there, I'm gonna let you know. We're gonna have a Transformer party.
Man, I'm sitting here like, man, the stuff y'all paying for, dude, I done probably like spent $300 in a week, bro.
Mhm.
And here,
And-
we have the big bad
In
toy
a
store
week.
box.
In a day.
Oh, Boxer.
So yeah, I just got to pick up that 86 RC on Amazon. She's like 24 or something, but I hope they drop it down to 20 or probably 15.
Oh, it's my upgrade.
That's what I'm hoping for right now.
DK31 upgrade
Oh,
for the Arc.
Oh wow.
Nice.
And who else is in here? We got Junkie.
Okay.
Yeah, the 86 version. See, that was going for $69.99.
Jesus.
Oh, and the DK guard,
Yep, I got him too.
but black
You're
iron
gonna-
hide.
Nice.
It's iron
Yeah,
hide.
I
with
like
gold.
how he looks.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that box for that one that hit this way. I'm letting it sit for a couple weeks to see if Wild Rider hits. That way I can get them all here at once.
Oh, snap.
It's got 3 sludges and 3 motor masters in it. So the box is going to be this big.
Dude, that's what happened to me at first because I didn't know I pre-ordered them, right? And then Big Bad Toys, like, yeah, they just unleashed them right there. They opened up the doors for it. And I ended up on the second one. So I got both of the boxes like the next day. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I didn't know Big Bad Toy Store. Because they're in Wisconsin, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get mine like 2 or 3 days. I got them like the next day or something.
They're great.
Nice.
They're great. Like I have to admit, because I've ordered like, so when Spin asked that question, like, when was the last time I bought Transformers, right? When he said I had to clarify because the last time I bought Transformers were online at Big Bad Boy Store, and you know, I got my stuff pretty quick, right? And here's the funny thing is I ordered three items, and at the end of the day, they were still cheaper for me buying them in the States online versus going to a store here in Canada. Even with a conversion, right?
That's
You know,
nuts.
which you then have to be careful if because if you order occasionally, then you're fine. But if they start picking up that, say, like every week or every other week you're ordering from the States, then they'll
Yeah.
start hitting you with the duty fees.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like you almost can't get away with it. Like they're like, oh, you're buying it over there for less. Let me make sure that you pay the price you're supposed to pay.
Mm-hmm. Like for example, like I see these ones. I've ordered these from Big Bad Toy Store. The Smokescreen from Transformer Primes.
Yep.
I thought he was a really good character, even his vehicle mode too.
Oh yeah, he was a good character.
And it's the Takar version as well too. It was like when first of all, I couldn't even get these here in Canada, right? Because I went to all the comic book stores. I went to every location you could think of here in Toronto and Vaughan, whatever, to find this particular character, right? Couldn't find it. And what did I have to do? I ordered it online at Big Bad Toy Store, and they had it, and it was actually cheaper. I was like, "What the frig is going on here?" Right? And anytime when I need to order anything, and this is not because we're sponsored by them, and this is a free plug. They do a really good job, and the prices are really good. I have to admit. So keep up the good job. And don't raise your prices. Who's that, Bill?
That was
Oh,
a
no.
piece of I'm with today.
That's a cool
Oh,
stand.
cool.
That's Sunspot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Got orange thing behind it so you can't see the propulsions out of his feet.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the 3-pack, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Ions.
Yeah. The Storm Seekers or Rainmakers.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Rainmakers.
And I did.
Boy, I tell you the truth. Well, I got mine for 30-something bucks at Target.
See, your Rainmaker was my Transformer Prime Skywarp.
I got him too. Starscream.
No, this is
I know that Skywarp. I know, but
yeah. There you go. I actually have the first edition, Starscream, and then lo and behold, we got to get Thundercracker. Oh no, sorry, this is Soundwave.
And
they're gonna release all those into Legacy. Just to let you guys know what's going on.
See, here's my point. If they're gonna re-release those in Legacy, why would I need to buy them when I got them? When I got the OG?
And I want that. I want that.
Which one's that?
That's the Amazon exclusive that came out, sold out, scapped out, flipped, all the above.
yeah,
Wow.
Hold up, but who's that? Is that
it's
Skywarp?
it's Siege Skywarp. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the 3-pack.
How much is that? Okay, so how much is that one going? Like, okay, sorry. How much is that?
He's crazy insane.
$400.
What the
Yeah.
blood clot? Did I just hear $400 US?
$400.
Oh, well, hold on, Bill. You didn't pay $400 for that, did you?
No, I bought him. I got him as an exclusive. I bought 2 of them.
So you literally got $800 in your hands right now if you decide to sell those 2.
Yes.
But when you bought it, how much did you pay for it? If you don't mind me
$60.
Yeah, they were $59.99.
Ooh.
And it sold out in like 30 seconds.
Yep. I wasn't able to get one. I was pissed.
So here's my question to all of you guys.
Hey on. I want to
Okay.
show him something.
It's a Skywarp related question. Look, I got my White Russian what's called Ravish.
You'll appreciate this one, Calvin.
Look, Kevin's already like having a heart attack.
That's green light.
Kevin's losing it.
You okay, Kelvin?
Guy put her up a complete Orthea for sale for $100.
Yep. She cost $200.
This one cost $200. I got all 5 of them for $100.
Wow.
Can you take that figure out of the bag? I just want to have a really good look at it, if you don't mind. Because that almost looks like Wheeljack Prime version.
But see, I got the other ones too, though. I don't have her. I need her. And she combines with the rest of them to make the female combiner.
No, okay, it's not. For a second, I thought that looked like the Wheeljack Prime version from the side, right? When you're holding in the bag in the side, but it's not. Okay, that's nice. I like the green and white.
Mhm.
Okay, so going back to my original question when we were talking about Skywarp, why do you? Okay, in my personal opinion, of all the Seekers, looking like look wise, I've always thought Skywarp was the best looking color Seeker.
The black and purple is wicked.
Thank you. Are we
Skywarp
all
is
in
my
agreement?
favorite though because he was the actual very first Transformer I ever opened.
Ooh.
I liked it because of the black and purple, and plus, you know how it could teleport.
Right. My birthday though is December 9th. So my birthday is always kind of lackluster because it's right before Christmas when I was a
Mhm.
kid.
Mhm.
But Dad always tried to make it just a little bit. I always got something good for my birthday. But there was usually not much of a party because it's winter and so my birthday, and it was either 84 or 85. The first present that I opened was Skywarp.
Right.
Damn.
That was my very first Transformer. And I got Skywarp and I got Wheeljack for my birthday. And then for Christmas, I got Megatron and Optimus Prime.
Cool.
And those were
Very
my
cool.
first 4 Transformers. And I still have my Skywarp over there in my box. And he's been beat to hell.
Mm-hmm.
But the man has seen some battles. I'm going to tell you. I was not a gentle child. I was not a gentle child. Oh, yeah. Dude, over the house. Over the house.
You're flying.
That's right.
Okay,
I was
so-
the kid that built the 6-foot slingshot. To boom, and launch him over the cornfield.
So are you trying to say Skywarp got you into carpentry?
It could very well.
But no, but okay, but I feel like Skywarp. It's my own personal opinion here, but for everybody that I've talked to or interacted with or seen on the net, it's like Skywarp has always been like the jet that everybody wanted. Am I wrong? Am I wrong to think like that, or what's your
From
guys'
episode
opinion?
1,
Yeah.
when he said Megatron permission to teleport, and Megatron said teleport and destroy, and he went nope, and came up behind Ironhide and Blue Streak. From that point on, every kid went, he can teleport? I got to have me some Skywarp. Uh-huh.
What about you, Calvin? What do you think?
50-50. Yeah, he's good. But I prefer, oh boy, Thundercracker. Oh boy. The greatest guy of all times.
What? Because he cracks jokes.
Yes. He's sarcastic.
So what about
But
you?
that's
Fred?
all that's why I say, yeah, I like both of them though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it just some about both of them though, but they took the cake when he got into it with Rumble and Frenzy. That right there. Oh my God. The roasting section began, and when Megatron came in and tried to break it up, they were still roasting each other afterwards. That was insane.
Okay, but you're still leaning on Thundercracker. What about you, Spin?
No, but that I was just gonna say to what Calvin was saying, that scene with Rumble and Frenzy fighting with the Seekers. But my favorite part of that scene is still when Soundwave walks in with the electrical wire, and he's basically like, "Who's messing with my cassettes? I'm gonna take you all out." Like Soundwave wasn't just, he was ready to like take out anyone. Like he was
Yep.
not playing.
Okay, but out of the Seekers, which one you thought was the coolest?
Funny thing, back then I was never really into the Seekers until Thrust came out. And I think just because he was a different design than the original 3.
Okay, guys, take your shots.
I was, yeah. It's just that the color of that burgundy-ish color of Thrust, and him having the thrusters on the wings, instead of like the design of the other Seekers. Like he
Yep.
just stood out. He just had a better style than the rest of them. So I've always liked him more.
See, for me, it's always been the black and purple, or the purple
Right.
or the black. Or even better when it's combined, like Cyclonus. You know, when Cyclonus came out, I go, wow, that's a cool looking figure. Even when Galvatron, when he first hit the scenes, right? Like, you know, that was because of, you know, the colors, right? But when I first saw that, just like what Bill said, when I first saw Skywarp, you know, in the black and purple, I was like, wow, that looks cool. And as soon as he said those lines, right, that was even crazy, right? I prefer him. Like, I wish he was Starscream. Put it that way. Like, I like Starscream as a character. Period. Like without Starscream, you know, the show kind of it wouldn't be as good. Like, you know, he's like he's like the meatball and spaghetti kind of thing, right? But I just wish Starscream had Skywarp's color schemes. Put it that way.
But
Mind
funny
you,
enough, I wasn't into the.
well, see, mind you, there was this video on YouTube, and I think we should do a show on this, right? And they showed how many times that there were animation mistakes.
Oh gosh.
What do I mean? For example, when Sideswipe was in the Decepticon Nemesis, while they were planning to take on the Autobots, and he was like, yeah, right? And then there has been other episode where, you know, Bronze died in '86 in that movie, and yet he showed up in season 4 in some of the panels, right? And he's like, wait a minute, I thought he's dead. What's he doing there, right? And so there was a video about that, like all the different times where you see, even at one point, Optimus Prime was actually colored in blue, like all blue, right? And so we gotta do a video reaction to that, right, and watch that. But but there was that one time where Starscream was actually in colored as Skywarp when he was talking.
Yep.
Right. So I did have my little wish come true for that one little part of the episode there. Right.
Well, I was going to say I wasn't into the black and purple color scheme as much, except for the Insecticons and Motormaster. I really like the colors for those characters.
Well, if you think about it, like the best characters, Shockwave, what color? Purple.
Mm-hmm.
The Insecticons when they came out, black, purple. Okay, some gold on there.
They're Predacons.
There you go, the Predacons. Skywarp, Galvatron, Cyclonus. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the blue because we got to put it in Soundwave because he was a cool character as well. But if you really think about it, like if you look at I'm just repeating myself here again, but the best colors the best character has those color schemes in it. Even Nightbird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Triptychon.
Yep.
There you go.
Yes. Yep.
So there you go.
I'd say kind of Scorponok as well. A little bit, but more Triptychon.
More Triptychon.
Oh, actually, we forgot one. Octane.
Yeah. He was another.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I like borderline Astro Train.
Yeah. Well, he's purple.
Yeah.
It was funny. You know what? He was purple. No, wait a minute. His toy was purple, but his cartoon figure was more of the grayish.
Right.
Right. But I like it as the toy. And then Blitzwing as well. The purple and yellow works for him.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Bill went all dark.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just
I stepped up. So here.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that they're doing, and it just kind of. Did you see the Dragon Megatron that they coming out with?
You know what? I heard about
You mean
that.
the Beast Hunters one?
Yes.
You know that's a mishap, right?
Hold on. Speaking of the Beast Hunter. Da, 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 da.
I have that one too.
I would never guess that at all, Calvin.
It's just the way you said it. Like, I have that one too.
This is actually a nice pretty can.
Mm-hmm.
And let me guess, you have it in the
Oh yeah,
box
that's
too,
nice.
What you all need to do is you need to just get some money together and come stay down here for a weekend, and I'll take you to all these trade shows that we've got in my local area.
Dude, y'all would
load up on
lose.
stuff like that all day long.
Yeah, dude, y'all would lose y'all mind, bro. Y'all, man, they got so much stuff. Like you got Target, Walmart, you got independent stores. It's so much, man. Seriously.
We have
Next
a thing called
year.
the Collector's Mall. We have a
Yep.
thing called the Collector's Mall,
Okay.
and there are 4 booths in there of nothing but Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
shit. Well, this year I was actually planning to come to the States. I wanted to go to Texas because I know I mentioned this many times before jokingly, but you know, if things keep on going the way they are in Canada, don't be surprised. I'll be knocking on your guys' door and say, "Hey, howdy, here's a new neighbor from Texas."
I've got an RV
because-
staying until you find a place to settle down, mate.
Beautiful, thank you. And
See?
and so next, because this year what happened is that you need to be vaccinated to enter in both countries, right? And the problem is I'm the only one is vaccinated because of my work, but the rest of my family members are not. So obviously we weren't able to do that. So come next year, hopefully they drop that whole mandate. That's going to be my next vacation spot next year. I'm going to Texas. I'm going to take a look around, and I'm going to see if there's any opportunities. And if things, like I said, if things are going the way it's going, don't be surprised.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an operation manager guy, right? So, but I also train hockey. So the cool thing about it is that I was looking at a specific area, and there's a rink nearby. So if they hear a Canadian guy coming down, training, kids hockey, I can find a job right away, right?
Right.
We have 2 hockey teams in the 2 big cities on either side of me.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
And hockey is becoming really big in the States now. There's a lot of opportunities, right?
Yep, they got one in Vegas too right now.
Yeah.
Well, they got 2 teams now in Vegas, like pro teams. I think one of them just won that trophy. What, 4 years ago?
No, they came close. They went to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's an opportunity for me for right away to find some work, right? But obviously you want something, permanent, right? And make it,
Yep.
steady income, right? So that's my plans, because, even though in this show people might think I'm joking around about the prices, I'm not. And Spin could confirm, like that sludge. How much did you pay for that sludge, or slag, or whatever the hell you want to call it? Because I don't want to offend anybody from Europe.
Me? Are you asking me?
No,
what's it,
Spin.
60,
Oh.
70?
60, 70, right?
Jeez.
So $60, $70 for that slag, right? Guess what? The other day I saw at another toy store, guess how much?
$80.
No, 129.
Jesus. Oh.
Wait, how much?
129. I didn't take a picture of it. I should have taken a picture of it. So stating that, you could, if you can imagine, the prices of Transformers are going up here in Canada, what else is going up in price?
Everything.
There you go. And it was Dumb and Dumber as our prime minister. Oh, here we go. YouTube's gonna friggin' give us a mark here, a strike. As our prime minister, it's I don't see things happening. And now going back to what we were saying earlier, Bill, about having as an adult, we're allowed to have some hobbies, some collections, right? It could be a car, it could be a bike, it could be a transformer, it could be whatever, stamps, nickels, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to be able to continue your hobby if prices are going up going higher and higher? What are you going to collect? I want to collect. I want to collect my transformers, God damn it. It should be in our charters or constitutional rights. I'm going to put a petition, guys.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. I'm like, but you won't guess what else I found on the shelf I guess this morning too. The Bayverse, was it Blackout and Scorpionox, the masterpiece, set for $165.
That almost sounds like Canadian prices.
No. They're just $165. See, here's what I like to do. See, they're not going to sell well. So they're going to sit on the shelf until they drop down in price, just like that Bayverse Starscream. That was $150 too, and that dropped down at what, $29.99?
What?
Ooh.
And Bill's shaking his head because I'm sure that's what he bought it at, right?
I don't buy Bayverse.
Oh,
I hate Bayverse. No, the
don't
only
either.
thing I bought in Bayverse was I bought the first Bumblebee and the second Bumblebee when he turned into the new Camaro.
Yeah.
Because I owned the old Camaro when I got my driver's license.
Yeah.
And my sister has the new one. And so I bought those two. Those are the only two Bayverses that I have. And they've never been opened because they're already in the Camaro form. Despise the Bayverse. I don't like the insect-looking puking when they're talking.
Thank you.
Yeah, it drives me absolutely bananas.
You didn't like okay, so the funny part is, so I had my son on the show with me to begin with, right? Just because everybody was like all tied up, and Soundwave and Shockwave was at it again, right? And so we were talking about the movies and everything. You didn't like any of the figures at all? Like, you didn't like Sentinel Prime, let's just say?
Nope.
No, Sentinel Prime was just fine. Nope. Bag up, right there, bag up. Yeah, he was fine. The facial features is what I care about. When they get to looking like look like a goddamn locust or grasshopper, now we got problems.
Right.
I'm just saying, put it out there.
So I thought,
well, because Sentinel Prime kind of had a Unicronish look to him, and he was voiced by Leonard Nimoy. So that's
right. It looked just like him.
Raised the cool factor of that character.
So I wouldn't know that because the only ones I've seen is the first one and the Bumblebee movie. The first one I left out of that after, I don't know, like 35, 40 minutes. And a buddy of mine was like, we ought to try it again. So I waited for it to come out on Redbox. And I watched it all the way through. And I was like, no, it's garbage.
let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess. Was one of the first things you said, Optimus Prime has a mouth? He's not supposed to have a mouth.
No, I didn't mind that because it was Peter Cullen. I didn't mind that. It was Peter Cullen doing the voice.
Okay.
I didn't have a whole lot of problems with Optimus Prime other than the fact that he was a long nose truck, which is a G2 Optimus. And I can kind of get on board with that. The biggest problem I had was Bumblebee.
Not having a voice?
It was centered around Bumblebee. I didn't care if he had a voice, but it was centered around Bumblebee. Bumblebee was a warrior. As it's saying, I got 10%. I've got a cord plugged into it. I guess this cord's not great. So if I suddenly go poof, my phone went dead again. But Bumblebee was not a warrior. Bumblebee was a sidekick, and they turned him into the global phenomenon that he is.
Mhm.
And your marketing, hey, go for it, make that dollar. But for those of us that were the diehards, we went, what the fuck? And that's why I watched the Bumblebee movie, because they were like, Bumblebee's a bug in this. He's a Volkswagen. And the screenshots at the beginning of it, at the war, he's, everybody's pretty G1 looking. And so I was kind of on board with that. I watched that. I didn't have a problem with it. But then again, it's the human aspect of the movies. They mess with me. Everybody bitches about the Netflix series. I enjoyed the Netflix series because there were no humans in it.
I liked it. I liked it.
Now there was too much freaking walking.
Yeah, there was a lot. It wasn't enough action and a lot of talking and walking for me.
Some bitch boys, you got wheels, transform and roll the fuck out. Come on.
I agree. I
just like when they crossed over Beast Wars. That I was cool with that because I like my boy Dinobot, and that was the end of that situation. That's all I care about.
Right.
Go ahead, Bill.
Fan of Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth is the animation company that took on the WFC for Netflix. Do another anime called Ruby, RWBY, and that's me, my daughter, my son. That's our favorite anime. And so when I heard that Rooster Teeth was going to do that, I went, "Oh God, we're going to be moonwalking." That's what it is. The characters don't walk as fast as the scene moves past them, so it looks like everybody's moonwalking. And that's the way Ruby's done. That's the way Ruby's done. And as soon as I found it out, I went, "Oh, we're gonna have moonwalking Transformers. You watch."
You know what? I agree. When Ultra Magnus came in that hood, in that poncho there, you know what I mean? He's like walking up to the doors and all that. I'm like, why is he like exactly what Bill said? Why is he what? Can he not drive himself there?
Right.
Like, was it supposed to be like cinematic? Like, oh, he's coming in with his hood, like a Western style, Clint Eastwood, badass.
He was hiding. He was hiding.
Transform, then you hide. I don't know. I never understood that.
This goes back to my theory. That's the reason why they didn't know it was Ultra Magnus, because that's not the only person of that form. Because that's just his race. They didn't know it was him until they could see the colors of him. They just
you know what? We actually had
somebody from South Cybertron come walking up in here. Oh no, it's Ultra Magnus. He had to reveal himself that he was Ultra Magnus. You can't just go by the silhouette because it's a race.
Are you trying to say they're being racist then?
No, I have this theory that Transformers that all have the same body style, they're all from the same location. We
talked about that.
Yeah, that's their race.
Yeah.
All the Dotson boys are from this area of Cybertron, and all the Tetras are from this side of Cybertron, and all the trucks, Ultra Magnus, Optimus Prime, they're from this side, this area. Huffer, they're from this area, because that's their race.
Well, the one thing, because I jumped in afterwards when I came on late and you guys were off, right? One of the things that I mentioned, which kind of goes on what you're saying, Bill, is that if you look at Transformer Prime, right, and if you look at their Lord, you had the 13 primes, and each prime had their own lineage, right? So, for example, any of the beast-looking kind of Transformers came from Onyx Prime because he was a beast Transformer Prime, right, and so forth and so on, right? Because I don't want to repeat because that's from last show. So it actually really touches upon what you're saying. So all those different kind of forms or different vehicle forms or beast forms, they all come from that single line of each prime figure, right? So it does touch on what you're saying. I just want to reconfirm, right? So you're not absolutely wrong to think like that. But the whole point is, who are better, Megatron or Ultra Magnus, the hoodie?
Magnus.
Did wear a hoodie?
Megatron wore a hoodie in
Yes, he did.
Dark Side of the Moon.
He yelled at the elephant.
I
Yep.
would say I haven't seen that, so I don't know. But I think I have seen.
I actually made it.
Sorry.
Did it transform into a truck?
Yes, he
Mhm.
did.
I've seen that toy with the hood
Mhm.
on it. Okay. So that
And he
explains
got the
it.
shotgun too.
Sorry.
And he got the shotgun
made it.
too.
Yep. Yeah, you know what? You gotta watch Dark Side of the Moon. I think Dark Side of the Moon is, for me, is number one when it comes to all the Bay universe, because there's a lot of action in there. And speaking about humans, they get blown up.
Yep.
And when I mean blowing, what I mean by blowing up, they actually get shot at and they blow up. Right? So I was like, yeah. Right?
That was one of the things that I liked about the Bumblebee movie is when well, whichever, I can't remember if it was Blitz, Shatter, when he shoots the human and he just goes bloop, like that, and he goes, I like it when they pop.
You know what? They got that from Bay. They got that from the Bay universe because they were popping, man. Yeah, they were popping everywhere, and that's where that whole segment Murder Prime came from. Because that's when Optimus Prime literally said his first time. This is the first time I'm hearing Optimus Prime saying, "Well, we'll kill them all," right? And that's where Murder Prime came from. Because we grew up knowing Optimus Prime saying every Sentinel being, has the right to live, right?
Right.
That was his code. In the Bay universe, no. We will kill you. We're gonna kill them all, right? So I was like, wow.
That's the pissed off moment. That's when you piss him off. That's the thing with Optimus Prime, man. You can go so fucking far, and that's it. Like, dude, just like you straight manhandle your ass, though.
You know what?
Yes,
It's funny
in
because
in the G1 comics.
Yeah. Go ahead, Spin. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, in the G1 comics, when they brought Optimus back to life, and brought him back as a Power Master, there's a scene where he just loses it on everyone, and every gun and cannon that he has on him, he's shooting at every Decepticon in sight.
Nice.
Ooh, I gotta see that one.
And it's that, and like the scene, like they just exemplified that scene where it's just like Optimus just lost it and is shooting at anything and everything.
But that was the whole thing about that's the only thing that I liked about the Bay Universe Prime. When that specific part happened, I was like, whoa, they literally took Prime in another direction. Because let's face it, as kids, we sat down in front of the TV, listening to Optimus Prime and his message.
That's right.
Right? Be good, be a nice guy, be this, be that, right? Be positive
honest.
and everything. Yeah, right? Be a hard worker and all that kind of stuff. But then when he just came out of that line, and we will kill them all, I was like, wow, I love this. Is that bad? Is that bad of me to think like that?
Nope.
Damn. Okay, but going back to the figures.
I don't know that I'll be a fan of that because I don't remember if it was Batman versus Superman or one of the movies with Affleck as Batman, where it's lethal Batman. Not killing is what makes Batman Batman.
Nope.
And now he's killing people.
Yeah, actually, he is. He is a killer because the first comic books tells you that he is a killer, but they changed the narrative of him. Like different comic books tells you different side. It's the personality of Batman, because technically he is a killer.
if you read the Frank Miller issue of the Batman versus Superman, and actually watch the cartoon, the cartoon version of that, you'd be saying, "Damn."
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
You say, "Damn," and not just only that, the way he ends up. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a line in there where Batman just fucking burns Superman, literally burns him, right? And you're like, damn, that's Batman, right? Serious. When I first saw that, I was like, whoa, because again, I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's a different timeline, and obviously they're older, and Superman is literally owned by the government.
Yep.
And I'll leave it at that. So you got to watch that, Bill, and then come back next week and let us know what you thought. And then you got to watch what's called Dark Side of the Moon.
And then you gotta watch Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh boy, Bill got that cringe moment. That cringe moment.
I'll have to take a shower afterwards.
I'm telling you, you know what?
Hell no. Oh no. No.
Oh, Magnus definitely wore that better.
Hell no.
It's the angle that Megatron's in. That's why. but you know what? We gotta do.
Yeah, that's the when I did. When was it? I think either last year or the year before. I know, like that's
what who better. Yeah. We gotta do like a video reaction. Honestly, we gotta get Bill. We gotta get Bill on his video reaction of him watching the Bay versus Dark Side of the Moon.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Soon, very soon, we'll have the internet here. It's mounted to my house. We're just waiting for it to turn on now.
You gotta hook up with Elon Musk.
It's never been offered where I live.
Nice.
Oh, it's good. But what was I gonna say again? Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, I would like to finish up that conversation with that Dragon Megatron. Predacon symbol on there. I'll say, yep, I take that because that's a mishap. I need that.
But that Dragon okay, hold on. I'm confused now. That Dragon Megatron, is that from Beast Wars or is that from Armada?
Nope, Beast Wars. That's Transmetal 2.
Okay. Because I know he turned into a dragon transformer. This is where we need Anthony from, because I keep on. You know what? The Armada, the Robot in Disguise, or More Than Meets Your Eyes.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, man. Let me help you out here.
Yeah.
Here's the story. Megatron got a hold of Megatron's spark, mangled with his spark, which is a G moment. Like I just said. And then Tarantulas was savage enough to push him into the lava pit. So he mutated into the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Beware of the dragon's wrath.
I remember that.
And that's when I became obsessed with that figure.
Yeah, but he was another dragon in another Transformer universe.
That's the other one. That's when he's like a fourth, fifth, something like a triple change. He can turn to a hand. He can turn to a jet. He can turn to a dragon.
Right.
That's Japan anime stuff. But this is different.
So the Beast War. So they're gonna do Beast War. Okay, I just want to be clear.
And I think what they should have done. Here's my opinion. Here's what they should have done. They should have gave us Transmetal 2 Dinobot. They should have did it as a 2-pack. That would have been better.
I agree. because I like Dinobot. I actually like Dinobot figure. I like his character. I like his figure. It's not like the Dinobots that we have in G1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. They should have came up with a 2-pack with those two. Anthony will have like a heart attack if that came out.
Oh
Yeah,
no, man.
no,
I
yeah.
think I should. I think I should work for Hasbro, man.
Do it.
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because there's so many times I say to myself, it's like I should work for these people and help them.
They don't know what the like I'm finna said real time. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They just putting stuff out. What they're doing is they testing the limits. And what I mean, they just put anything and they say it's a like or a don't like. But what they should do is just start off saying, okay, here's what the fans looking for. Here's what we need to backtrack. If you can give us these Transmetal 2 figures and the Legacy line. So think about it. You can get a Transmetal 2 Black Narachnia. You get a Transmetal 2 Tarantulas. You get all these Transmetal 2 figures. But make them like a leader class or something. Make it like a presentable as it's like it's a catch, it's a gimmick for all collectors.
No, I agree.
Or what you can do, take a step further. Masterpiece Legends.
No, I totally different. Okay, you know what? Before we keep on going on with this conversation, we lost Bill.
Uh-oh.
Because remember you said he had like 10% left, and that if that power cable didn't work, and then if he drops off. So Bill, Godspeed. We miss you. No, I definitely agree what you're saying. For me, I've always liked the bigger Transformers. Like I'm going to be selfish right now. What I'm about to say.
Right.
I've always liked bigger Transformers. I don't like the small little Transformers. I don't.
The Deluxe.
No, Voyagers.
Yeah, Voyagers and all those. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
If I could buy every single Transformer that I have in Voyager scale, I would. I'll do it, left, right, and center. But I understand why they have the different sizes. Okay, it's just people like their scales, so they're more tune accurate.
Right.
So I'm not going to disagree with that. I personally wish what you said happened. And my wish will be like if they can make every figure at least a Voyager class. And then I don't mind spending $59 on a Voyager class versus like a little tiny one like this for $59.99.
That is ridiculous.
I think we lost Spin.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Oh, you're there, Spin?
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. No,
Man.
if you guys are hearing like gunshots in the back of my in the background, they're not gunshots. Somebody's just lighting firecrackers.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I was just about to say, y'all got manage your little fireworks going on. That's cool.
Yeah, or if there were actually gunshots, I would be saying, guys, can you call 911, and I will be dunking right now. But that ain't the case. So
yeah, that it's just one of them things, man, where it's like I said, if they can give us these figures, it will be a great help. And I mean, like some that you like to see that you never seen before, just like Prowl and Beast Wars. Did you know he was an owl?
No, Anthony would have known that.
Yeah, he's an owl, and I missed that figure, and I wish they just give us that. He was a Transmetal 2 owl.
See, I know Hasbro in the past, obviously, they've done their fan voting for the next MP and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wish. So I guess this is I wish moment on Children of Primus that we just started as of right now. I wish, and this goes for every company, if they have like somewhere, like a page on their website where fans can just type in their suggestions, I guess, like a virtual suggestion box, and for them to really look at it. And if you see that there are tons of people, like a good percentage of people are asking, what you're wishing for, or what I'm wishing for, or what that person is wishing for. And they say, you know what? There's like 80% of people wishing for this, like, let's just say every figure to be at least once made in a Voyager class, right? Or a later class. And they're like, holy shit, if there's like 80% of these people are saying this, and we pull a poll out there, and they can get a bigger reach and more response, and they see that, why not do that? Are they not going to make money on that?
Man, it's just something I don't like. This is over $1 billion company, and if you don't understand what your customers or the people that buys your items from, the customers, if you can't see that, that's a problem. That is I think every 6 months to a year, we should like be able to like do a survey. Which figure we like to see, or create another Transformer figure, or a Transformer like Soundwave or somebody, or Shockwave.
Mm-hmm.
What character you like to see in a different spotlight or a different form? And if that person win that, they get that figure for free, and there's like a gift card, something like that. If you win, they should do something like that.
Why do I have a feeling that you'd be entering that and winning it all the time?
I would. I seriously, I got ideals. Literally, I got ideals that they like. Literally, that they were like, dude, y'all will be like, what the? I need that. That's sick. Like I said, if they can give me Shockwave and a Spinosaurus, that'll be dope. And give us a actual Dinobot, like the Pyroraptor from Jurassic Park, and the MP series, that will be dope.
You know what I would like to see? The original War for Cybertron. Like, not just the video game, like a whole, like an actual real storyline, which they have already.
Yep, they do.
The video game is out. They have their cinematic, points in there. And I know they've done, comic books, based on it. But I would love to see, or I wish to see, that particular line coming out and have a whole storyline about that you can, they do something similar like what Netflix did, right? And then come up with that toy line.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least in that particular toy line, you will get some similar mold, but you'll definitely be getting a lot of new molds as well, right? Of figures. Like, for example, like the Dinobots. The Dinobots were, and this is the cool thing about the Dinobots, they were like almost like a Rucker, elite soldier class or group.
Yep.
And they actually had, vehicle molds, right? Or alt molds, sorry. And then they were captured by Shockwave, and then they were like reformatted into these dinosaur molds, right? So I would like to see something like that. So you can actually buy the before and after.
Yeah.
Like Grimlock was actually a truck mode.
Damn.
And then he became obviously the what's called T-Rex after, right? So imagine getting those two molds, or you put that in a package. I think that would be cool. I wish. What about you, Spin?
Oh yeah. Co-Span, it's your birthday. Co-Span, it's your birthday.
I was going to say it's almost that time for us to wrap up for the evening.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you don't have a wish list. You don't have a wish list? It's our wish list segment moment, first time on Children of the Primus Freestyle Sunday. So we did Murder Prime.
And wish list.
Oh, hold on, wait, sorry. We did
Mhm.
Kid Says the Darndest Things Transformers version. We did Murder Prime.
Right.
Okay. We did Bill's packages show, like, so we did the packaging
Reveals.
with Bill, right? Yeah, reveal, thank you.
Mhm.
We've talked about, the pricing of the ridiculous pricing that of Transformers, and what is your max basically, or how much you will spend
Mhm.
on particular figures. We've talked about that. Now we're doing our final segment called I Wish. So Calvin did one, I did one. What do you wish? And then we'll wrap it up.
Let me see. My wish would be, I think it's either for Hasbro or or any company to make a complete line and a complete scaled line of like all the figures in the cartoon or in or that were released between 86 to like 87.
In its original G mode, I mean, sorry, G1 molds, or like an updated version mold?
More closer to G1 molds. Although I mean in some senses, like say in the Prime universe, like some characters were updated to, I guess, more recent of what their G1 forms were, but done really well in a sense of like not just a complete change that's drastically different or I wouldn't say outrageous, but still between G1 and something slightly updated.
Well, I agree. Since Pepperoni wasn't able to appear on our show, I have Roxy.
You have Bird Dog.
You want to know something? She's American.
Yep. She's American Bird Dog.
She's an American. She's an American rescue dog
Yep.
from Tennessee.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I have an American living in was Canadian folks here.
Oh my goodness.
Say hi. Hi.
Oh my
Oh,
God. That is Bird Dog. Yes, you are. Look at you. Oh.
Now I got my whoop, whoop. Hey, hello. She's almost taking me out here. And look! My son came to say goodnight. Here, come here. And look what he's wearing. Come here.
What?
Come here and say goodnight. Did you see that?
Ooh, okay.
Get over there. Show it off.
The best that he
What?
was on the road.
Yep, let me get a full
Yeah, it's
screen
time
on
to
that.
go. No, come back.
It's
Come back.
disappeared.
Come back. Look.
Oh, the Mandalorian
Yeah. Can you believe that? You come on a Transformer show
There we go.
with
with
the
Star
bucket
Wars.
heads.
Nice.
It's okay. It's still a part of Transformers, just to let you know. It's still a part of Transformers because Star Wars is still Marvel.
Kids wear the darnest things. Instead of kids saying the darnest things, kids wearing the darnest things.
Oh, come on, man. You remember back in the 80s where we used to wear the ET shirt, the G.I. Joe shirts. We actually had I got a couple of Transformer shirts. I collect those too, and I don't even wear them.
Wait, don't tell me you got them in the box.
Yeah, they put away in a tote. I got the one with Soundwave. I think it's Soundwave. I got a shirt with him on it, and a couple of the shirts. Marvel. I got them all, dude.
Well, I'm gonna wear my Transformer shirt tomorrow. All right, Spin. You said it's time to wrap up. Let's wrap it up.
All righty, folks. Y'all be easy. Like I said, people just keep collecting Transformers.
Mhm.
You know, this is a nostalgia thing, and it's the greatest thing on this planet, man. You know, because we're the last. I made a video on this. I said we're the last of the collectors. We are, and I just want to see our next generation collect figures too as well, and know things about them and stuff. And that's what I hope for, man. You know, because we teach the next generation the future.
You know,
Mhm.
that's the funny part is I want to touch on that because you know, at the beginning of the show, yeah, I was all fun and games with my son and everything, right? But you are right. We are the last generation that's doing all the collections, right? Like if I give my son my collection today, he'll sell it tomorrow, and that'd be somewhat of a shame, I guess you could say, right? Because you know, I think these kids are missing out what we had when we were kids, because we had our Saturday morning
Mhm.
or after school, you know, cartoons that we raced home to watch, or we woke up early in the morning to watch, right? These guys, because of technology today,
Mhm.
they got it like this, especially on YouTube or Tubi or whatever, right? And it's a shame, right? Because it's like they're just missing out, and I want them to have that same feeling like what we had as kids, right? So, to your collectors,
Mhm.
okay, to all your collectors out there, I know the beginning of the show, my son was like, "Oh, I don't know, whatever," right? That was all fun and game. Okay, he knows, trust me. Okay, but pass on the torch, man. You know, pass on your same excitement for these Transformers. Talk to them, let them know what the show's all about. You know, rewatch the G1s with them. You know, watch the movies with them. Watch '86. Watch whatever. You know, even listen. There's some Transformer cartoons I didn't really like, but at the end of the day, I still watch it anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So watch them. Watch it with your kids. Pass that torch on, and it's not just for Hasbro's sake. It's for our sake and for their sake, because these are really cool toys. Yeah, I said toys. I usually see figures, but they're really cool, man. Right? And I
Mhm.
think they can have, and if they understand the history and what we did with them and everything, I think that will go a long way.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Spin, got anything to say?
Uh, just check out the website, childrenofprimus.com. Check out our news and reviews, which more reviews coming out tomorrow. I'm not sure what the review is for tomorrow since Anthony's not here, but we do have one for every Monday that will be shared within the groups. So always check us out, and we also have other daily news on our website as well.
That is true. That is very true. And the last thing that I
Mhm.
want to say to everybody as well is help a brother out. What I mean by help a brother out, help if you can help us out. If you go to our website, or sorry, not yet, because we're going to be revamping our website hopefully sooner than later. But
Nice.
we are definitely working on
Mhm.
it. The classified site we're not going to touch because I think that looks cool. I don't think that. I think everybody thinks that, right? But we're going to do some revamping, especially our
Mhm.
new site as well too. We're going to be adding some other buttons in there, and what I mean by buttons, we're going to ask for donations, and also we are right now we have a Patreon site, which is childrenofprimus.com. No, sorry, patreon.com/children of primus. Um, if you can
Oh,
help us
Children of
out,
Primus. Sorry, patreon.childrenofprimus.com.
okay, there we go. Yeah, if you can help us out, and the reason why we're asking for the help is because again, we want to make this show bigger and better. We want to have the proper equipment. We want to have Calvin and Bill and myself and Dee, connected better, visually as well too, and sounding better as well. So if we can purchase all these equipment, that'd be great. We actually want to take our show on the road. So if there's any like TF cons, that are happening down the line, or any other like even for example like Fan Expo that's going to be coming in hopefully in August, late August, or 80s Toy Show or whatever the case is, right? We want to be there and we want to have our booth and we want to do our show live, right? And we want to do it right. We just don't want to look, rinky dink, if you know what I mean, right? So
Yep.
if you can definitely help us all out, that'd be great, and it'll be very appreciated. And believe me, that money will be going towards all that to make this better and better, not for us, but for you. If you could do that, that'd be great, and we will definitely appreciate it. Otherwise, my Transformer brothers, peace out.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Peace out.